In this training, we're going to be reviewing how to enter in properties and link their existing mortgages and expenses to them. In order to do this, you're going to go to your plus button and select the property section. From here, you'll have an option to define this asset type. We're going to start by doing a principal residence. This is going to be co-owned by both adults in this plan, Johnny and Nora. We're going to give this a name. Select the ownership type, joint tenancy or tenants in common, and then we're going to give this an estimated market value as well as a purchase value. It's important to enter the purchase value on this so that when this property is ever sold or modeled as sold, the taxation can be applied appropriately. You have an option to do this as a future purchase, or you can show that this is an existing property. This is an existing property, so I'm going to click no here. My growth rate is coming from my plan settings for property, and we can adjust this here by editing it if we need to. I'm going to go to the linked debts section now, and in here I'm going to link the mortgage associated with this property. We're going to create and link a new debt, and we're going to select a name for this debt type and enter in the balance of the loan, the interest rate, and you have an option to do a repayment or interest only payment type. So we're going to do repayment. And you can either enter in the monthly payment amount or you can enter in the amount left on the note. And we're going to select here whether or not in this jurisdiction the mortgage interest is tax deductible. I'll leave that as no. Click done to save. We can link expenses in here. So if there are any expenses directly associated with this property, we would want to link them in here. For example, you could put property taxes in here, HOA fees, anything that is specifically related to this property. All right, and we're going to click done to save that. So now we have two linked expenses, a debt in the form of a mortgage and a multi-year expense for property taxes. This is important to link into the properties so that if this property is ever sold, any mortgage debt can be repaid out of the balance, and then any expenses can be ended when that property is no longer in the plan. I'm going to click done to save, and let's take a look really quickly at our assets chart, and you can now see the non-liquid asset in the plan here listed in purple. So you'll be able to see how that property grows in value over time. You can also go to your debts screen and see how that mortgage debt that is linked to the property is paid down over time and see when it falls out of the plan. I hope that this has been helpful. You can reach out to us at support@planwithvoyant.com, or you can click the name of your client in the top right, select request support, enter your question into the text box, and share client access. Thanks for listening.